That I'm violent. She said what words.
I think I said it wrong. I said it wrong. That's the thing. I should have said it, I don't know if there's a nice way to say it.
Hey guys, it's me, DJ Proclaima. I'm still here in Fort Lauderdale. I'm still here in Florida. I'm still having a good time. And I'm just catching up with my friends again. Miss Abby Mack is in the place. Original Boba Dread, okay? And now I'll get done for that one.
That's the camera.
We start again. Hey guys, it's me, DJ Proclaima. I'm here in Florida again and having a great time. As you know, all week I've been speaking to
I brought everyone a cup of hot water.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. Thank you. You're in my film, man.
I know you're right.
I've got on Steven Spielberg right here.
Just say, yo, stop, stay with it, don't move.
Yeah, don't go long. Okay, it's me, DJ Proclaima, and I'm here in Florida. And we're just taking some time out. We're in a place called Dennys, which is... Dennys is
your favorite place.
It's not my favorite place, but you know,
Second favorite place.
it's my second favorite place. Yeah. Okay, so we went to IHOP across the road, but it smelled a dirty toilet, so we never
Yes,
stopped.
it did. That's very surprising. Yes.
It did, didn't it? It looked cleaner than this, but it smelled a dirty toilet. All right, so I'm here with Abby Mack and also my sister, the Queen. Kary is here as well.
Hey, hey.
So, yeah, man, what can I say? So I'm going to talk to them both, just get a quick catch up with them. I'm going to start with you, Kary.
No problem. Just start with Kary.
So first and foremost, let's get an explanation of why it's taken you so long to link me.
Well,
Because everybody, you knew that I was coming with you.
Yes, it did.
There you
well,
go.
I didn't know you were coming. You see, if you had told me ahead of time, then I would have prepared to answer my voice message, which
So should I get my phone out now and look through my Facebook messages and show you, or?
She doesn't go on Facebook.
Yeah, I probably go on Facebook, but I just go on there and pop off. I really never really go through stuff. I might run into something and go, oh, I like this, but then that's
Listen,
really...
the only way it would have worked, you've got to come round to your house and knock on the door and tell you I'm here.
Yeah, you can have my address, but you left me a voice message, so that's why I didn't know. And everybody who lives in Florida know the one thing Kary does not do is what? Answer voicemails.
Okay. Right, well I know now. I've been...
No, I will. It's just gonna, you should have left it before you left UK.
Okay.
Like the week before, and then I would have gotten to it like maybe a couple of days
So I
after.
should have run up my phone bill, made it international.
Exactly.
Okay, well there you go. You live and learn. So Sister Kary, last time I spoke, I mean we were speaking last year, and you were talking about you doing an album.
That's correct.
All right, so what's happening with that? Where's that at?
Well, the album is...
I'm gonna have some water at my Dennys cup. Right, go on.
Yes, the album, I mean, it's practically done. I actually wanted to add 2 more songs to it, and I just kind of been deliberating on the time. I've changed the date a few times, but today you got to listen to a couple sneak previews.
Yeah, man, very good.
So I just don't want to rush, and I want it to come out at the right time. And
Okay.
I know for sure it's going to be definitely soon, between now and early part next year.
Now and early part next year. So which part of the early part next year are you talking about?
Definitely from now, between the early part. I hate
So
to give dates.
what do you consider as early?
January, February,
March, April, May, June.
No, June is middle.
So hopefully, Lord willing, we could be talking next year.
We're definitely looking at next year.
Okay, all right. So
And because next year is 2015, and to be honest, I was born on the 15th. I got married on the 15th, and I have an obsession with the 15th. So
yeah, but that's a whole year. I mean,
the 15th. Well, I was born on the 15th.
I'm just thankful there isn't a 15th month in the.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It would be good if it came out on your birthday, wouldn't it?
And that was one of the big thoughts.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm doubtful that's going to happen, aren't you?
I'm not doubtful at all because it's practically done.
Okay, all right, we'll see. So what's the album called?
Actually, I originally was calling it Gratitude, and I've changed the name due to the fact that Gratitude, the song, is not, I'm not going to put it on this album, and I didn't feel like I should as yet.
Come on, lean in a bit, man. Let me get in
Because I didn't want to put the song on the album as yet, because I do have a song by the name of Gratitude. So I realized that most of the album is heading towards calling. So it is called Calling.
Calling. Okay, so we can look forward to that.
Yes.
So we today I think I heard about 6 or 7 tracks, but all in all we're looking forward to about 12 tracks.
12 tracks.
Okay, and just tell the people your production wise who you've been working with.
I've worked with Troy Genius. You probably know him now as Clarity.
Yeah.
I have also worked with Brian. Matter of fact, he's a drummer who actually makes wonderful rhythms. And right now I'm working with a guy in New York. Lord, he put me on the spot. He's in New York. He's a new guy.
Okay.
His name is Janai, but I forgot what his music name is. And he's a secular artist. He's a secular rhythm person. But
a rhythm person.
Rhythm person.
Okay.
He's a secular producer.
I'm a rhythm person.
But he is awesome. He's worked with a lot of people like what was that guy named that he came out with this really big hit song? He's coming from New York. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his name. I'm so bad at names. But as soon as I think of it, I'll let you know.
Is he a rhythm person as well?
No, he's actually a musician.
Producer.
Oh my goodness,
Rhythm
I'm gonna remember. He's a secular artist. He just did some stuff for him.
So he's a big super.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is.
All right.
So,
and you managed to get him. So, but the most of it, Clarity's doing the production on most of the tracks.
most of the tracks, yes.
All right. So what impressed me when I listened to the ones that you played me today, I don't want to give too much away, but I do want to get people kind of excited about what to expect. There's quite some beats that they're definitely new school, but some of them got like a bit of a retro kind of dancehall feel to them.
Yes.
So that was deliberate.
Yes, I think that was the gold. I actually, believe it or not, although I'm the younger generation of reggae, I still appreciate the old school stuff. So I kind of wanted to kind of.
You're being respectful now because I'm an old guy and she's like.
Well, I didn't know you were an old guy. I thought you were like in your late 20s. You know?
Is that right?
Yes.
Praise the Lord, man. Keep going.
So I kind of brought a collab of both those worlds together because I think now our younger generation is still it's actually starting to find a love for reggae, the old school version.
Yeah.
You know, again. So I mean, why not bring the best world, the best of both worlds?
And definitely, guys, when you hear what Kary's done and that and the tracks on there. It's quite interesting. When she picked me up in the car, she had a track playing, and to be honest, because she had it turned down low, all I could hear was a bass line, and immediately the bass line, the bass line caught me. So that's good. So, but also in terms of tempos and the range of types of track, there's quite a variety of kind of.
Yep, there's something for everybody.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. So that was obviously a deliberate goal.
Yes, it is. Because I feel sometimes you listen to people, artists, and they're like in one dimension, and there's not a variety. And I think that people should get a little bit of everything instead of just, the same, because you never know. You could be driving, you can hear, you might want to be in the mood for up-tempo Kary Diamond song, and then, you might need something a little more mellow, and I just felt like you needed the best of everything, and I kind of just brought that in.
I think from what you showed me today, I mean, I got to hear some of the raw, uncut, kind of, not finely polished and finessed tunes, but definitely what I've just described there, that kind of fits good. So in terms of messages, what kind of things are you saying in the track? I mean, you've gone with Calling.
Yeah, I've gone with Calling. I've gone with, a matter of fact, there's probably a couple of songs that you didn't hear, which I'm not sure if I had it on that CD. But like some...
yawning, it's 1 a.m. So
yeah, just some of them sharing of my life and when my mom passed and the things that I went through, the different emotions, things like that. So I felt like this album kind of took a little bit of my history.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that might be a little controversy. I do have a particular song that I know it's called Crack Queen, and the reason why it's called Crack Queen because I was kind of speaking to us from God's point of view on how He views sometimes our relationships. Like we treat Him like a crack queen. We only come to Him when we want something or things like that. So
a quick fix.
So it's like almost like He's talking to us, saying, "Yo, this relationship. You know, it's like you treat me like a crack queen. You say you love me, but you really don't know what it means. You say you want me, but you treat me like a crack queen. You know, can't live without me, but it's like more like a daydream. You know, it's like
no.
So,
All pull up, right? Why don't you give me a little $8?
I was gonna say just
in Dennys,
yeah. Oh, great. So
can I just say, I call this woman Little Miss Big Voice, yeah, because. Just do your thing, man, and people will see.
Yeah, so I said, you say you love me, but you really don't know what it means. You say you want me, but you treat me like a crack queen. Can't live without me, but that's more like your daydream. Oh, sorry. I got distracted. I'm listening to the ladies screaming at somebody saying something.
Yeah, you're not getting away with it though. Sorry,
that I want to save some of that part because it's like I want you guys to hear it and actually understand it and actually
hear what she just did
get the controversy with it, because I know some people are gonna view it like a relationship. And it's not. It's like it is a relationship, but it's between you and God and the way you do it. So it's like, you know, in the song I kind of explained to you about how you deal with God, you know, and what love is supposed to be, you know. And it's like God is saying to us, like, you know, last time I checked, love was like a masterpiece. You take your time and you treat it with care and ease. Moonlight, candlelights, and a whole lot of sea breeze. You set it up just like it would your centerpiece. You frame it nice like a picture from a magazine. You run it down cause it's more like your beauty cream. You give your all cause it's worse than a drug fiend. You hit it hard like a smoke up on the nicotine. You know, things like that. So that's so it's a little bit it's a little different. I've heard a lot of different response in the studio. They're like, kind of sounds sexual, but it's not. When you're dealing with God, you have to deal with Him on an intimate level.
God is intimacy, right?
Exactly.
The relationship with God is intimacy. So, listen, people will hear what they want to hear, I believe, but the message that you're sending out there, it will get to the ears that it's supposed to.
Exactly.
And as I always say, if God placed it there, that means He wants it to come out.
To be there.
So. Amen. So in terms of standout tracks on the album, because you know when you guys do an album, there must always be one or two tracks that you kind of really love doing, or that you fall in love with more than others.
Yes.
So I know, again, we want to hold back to a certain extent.
Yeah, but it's cool. I think right now I probably have 3 tracks that I'm absolutely crazy about, and the first one is Calling. Of course, the album is called Calling, and it's just coming from a place where I just felt like, you know, I'm just calling for God's help, and you know, it's like I'm talking to Him as our relationship, that hey, I need you now, I need you to come to me, you know, this is what I'm going through. So I felt like that song speaks volume. There's also another song that it's just one day I woke up, I kind of was going through some things and just watching life spasm and go through life as getting up, getting to work, doing the day-to-day stuff, and I was like, wow, it's like, you know, is this like all that life is about? Like this is just what I'm doing every day. I'm just doing the same thing, and what for? Like what, you know, what am I gaining from what I'm doing in life? And I just start writing, trying to understand, you know, it's like everything that we spend our whole life fighting over, it means nothing when life is over. It's like we're fighting over driving nice cars, we're working, we're killing ourselves, and it's like the basic things that we forget. And it's like I started to look like at the youths in Jamaica, how they kill each other, and they, you know, they feel like they have to be a shutter on the block, so it's like they have to take somebody else's life, and it's like all of this at the end of the day, all of this at the end of the day means absolutely nothing. So I mean, so I ended up writing that song, Lights Out, and it's like, what happens after the lights are out, you know? Okay. So that is another track that has stand out to me. And of course, Pretty Face is a big track for me. I love that song to death, because it's again for the females. And a lot of times guys see you and it's just, all they see is the face, the way you dress, your curves, this. But the song is just saying that there's more to you than just that. So those are my favorite tracks right now.
Okay. Pretty Face, man, big thing. Yeah?
Yes.
Okay, alright, so exciting album.
My favorite.
Okay, and we're looking for this thing to drop in January, maybe
January, but
definitely quarter 1.
Huh?
Definitely quarter 1.
What is it?
quarter one, like January, February,
March,
first
yeah.
quarter.
Yeah, first quarter.
First quarter. Okay, so that's definitely going to happen. So look out for that, guys. So we'll be running that on soulcureradio.com, and we'll be plugging it and we'll be promoting it through the network. So, you know, keep it locked there.
And the album cover is very controversial. I must say that. Let's get it out of the way.
Come on, let's deal with that then. You know, it's funny, I was going to ask you about that.
I already did the album cover. I think I've got a lot of mixed feedback from the album cover, but you know what? I think this album is just me being me. And I'm just going to be true to who God has called me to be, and that's what it is.
So you're not going to tell us anything about the album cover? You're not going to tell us anything about it?
The album cover is...
Is it a wait and see thing?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It says a lot.
You can tell us off camera, alright? You can tell us off camera.
Yes.
Is that fair enough?
I could probably show you off camera.
Alright, we want to know, don't we? Okay, alright. So, sis, you know what, it's always good talking with you, you know that.
It's
But you know what, sis,
pleasure.
I can never get you to come to the studio, man.
See, it's work, right? Well, no. You just have to well, yeah, because work, I mean, again, I have a huge family. So if you tell me ahead of time, I'll be there. Well, not by voicemail.
Okay, so you notice, guys, even in America, it's still the guy's fault, whatever happens.
Exactly. Yeah. His wife has taught him well. You know what?
It's
We had this
still
conversation
the guy's
before.
fault.
Good.
Right, whatever goes wrong, it's the guy's fault.
Exactly.
Okay, even in America. Okay, that rule still stands. Okay, so no more voicemail. Alright then, so we're looking forward to the album. We love you, you know that. We're going to support you. We're going to support what's happening. The thing's going to be on iTunes, Amazon, all the regular channels.
KaryDiamond.com.
That's what I was going to say. We need to talk about the web address.
The website is KaryDiamond.com. Period.
Okay.
Music for the soul.
Okay, and what's your Facebook and your social media handle?
Facebook is Kary N Diamond.
Kary and Diamond, yeah, I can confirm that. So Kary spelled with a K, K-A-R-Y, Diamond. If you don't know how to spell that, I can't help you. What's wrong with that?
If you don't know how to spell down, I can't help you.
That's it. Exactly.
Alright, so come in, Sister Abby, we need to talk to her now. Come in, man.
Come on in, Abby.
Abby, we need to talk to her now. In fact, what we're going to do this a little bit different. Sister Kary is going to interview Sister Abby.
Oh, yummy!
Ask her about her Christmas songs and all that, yeah? Because this lady, right, she used to be like a big time TV presenter.
It's been a long time. I haven't done this in decades. I am like ancient old from the time.
Okay, well, we want to see what you got, don't we? And don't be easy on her, alright? It's like, we can pull out the question.
Well, I mean,
you have to come in, man.
You know Abby's the straight professional, so I have to gear up for this.
Although I was hearing today, and I can't say anything on camera, please do not ever mess with this lady here, right? Okay.
It's not any violence or anything.
No, it's nothing like that.
No. There are no knives on this table, are there? No. Okay, right, go on then.
So Abby, I guess the first question is, what have you been up to? What's new?
Oh, I've been doing so much. I've been writing a lot and staying quiet a little bit, but it's not that I'm just sitting down and like, oh God, what are you gonna do? It's more like working.
Working?
I've been doing a lot, working on a new CD, writing books, and being with my three beautiful kids.
3 kids, the fun stuff. So you're a mom, you're juggling the work, you're juggling the family, your marriage and everything. And now you have a Christmas album. Is it a Christmas album or a Christmas single or a Christmas something she has coming for Christmas?
Yeah, it's like it's a couple of songs, like probably 3-4 songs. I've been wanting to do it for a very long time, and you know, sometimes to feel the Christmas spirit, you have to, you know, like wait until Christmas or it get cold. So we've been working on it, and I absolutely love it.
Is it going to be ready for this Christmas?
Oh yes, definitely.
All right.
I already did the cover. No, I already did I already did the cover and everything. So you know,
so that's 2014 Christmas. It's gonna be ready.
That's coming from me, alright.
I'm just saying, hey, I'm making sure we're getting it cleared. So 2014 Christmas.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
So is it finished or is it almost done? I mean, what's the process?
It's almost done. Like we're in the finishing stage of it. So
what inspired you to do it? To do this?
Christmas.
DJ yeah, that could work.
Christmas is like my favorite time of the year.
Okay.
And it's not because, you know, you get gifts.
Really? I mean, it's not. That's not the reason for that.
Christmas is not the reason.
Not like, it's not like I want anything from Tiffany's this year. I'm
just saying.
Yeah. Or a new iPod from England. Definitely not.
You want an iPod?
From England.
Yeah.
All the way from England.
It might be more special.
Stuff like that. Oh my goodness.
But what your inspiration is just that this is a season that you love, which so much people love and cherish, the holidays. So you just felt led to bring the warmth of Christmas to people.
And I also want it's for the children. I my heart is for kids. And
should have more.
Yeah, no.
Sorry, Chris.
So,
do you believe that children are the future?
I do. And
he shouldn't talk. He only has 2. They need to get caught up. 2, 3,
5. 5.
And counting.
Okay.
And counting.
So, you know, with everything that we have as Christians and we put it forward, like we celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. And yes, we do know that Jesus was not born on the 25th of December.
How are we doing here? Is everything okay?
Good, thank you.
Very good, thank you.
I was just checking on everyone.
All right.
Yeah, I'll take the empty ones.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry. That was a moment. That was our commercial break. Now we're back.
we're back from commercial.
That was a commercial break at Dennys. When they're done, when you're done with cups, they pick them out.
That's what we call it. Only in America.
Yeah. So. Santa Claus has taken the space of Jesus, you know, where they put emphasis on, oh, Santa Claus, it would be bad, Santa Claus is not going to give you gifts. I tell my kids straight up, we buy your gifts. Santa Claus doesn't exist. And, you know, just the fact that we're Jamaican, if he ever came to our house with reindeers, we're going to eat curry goat. Yes, so
some old man trying to break into your house in Jamaica. It's not going to work.
We don't have chimneys.
Well, that's your thing.
But I want to bring back the real reason for Christmas, and that it's about giving and not getting. Because, you know, oh, I didn't get this, and oh, this is all I got. You know, and place the emphasis on celebrating Jesus Christ's birthday. Because if he wasn't born, then we wouldn't have salvation. So that's what we celebrate at Christmas. And I want the kids to get this too, you know.
So let me ask you a question. So did you write any new songs for Christmas? Any new Christmas songs, or
yes,
did you do some cover songs?
I did one cover song, and the rest are, yes, that's a cover.
That's actually my
Let It
favorite.
Drummer Boy.
Is it?
Yeah, and then we wrote some.
Wonderful.
So I think this is the people that take that.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Really?
Really?
In
Dennys.
Dennys, that lady's going to come and do your backing vocals in a minute.
Oh
Wait,
no.
Okay, come on, man.
It's so late. It's like 2 o'clock in the
You
morning.
do that,
You want
and
me
then
to
I'll
sing?
do some American. I'll talk American, alright?
I was thinking that DJ Proclaima, being that he selects all over the world, that he should have so much songs in his head that after this, he's going to freestyle something for us. So, let's get to Abby.
I thought you were going to just pass. I thought that was... Oh my
Abby,
goodness.
just take your time on this because it's freestyle business.
Okay, let me see. I can't even remember the songs right now.
Now, DJ Proclaima freestyling is going to be a Christmas gift to remember.
What's it?
Forever.
It's all because of you. I don't feel sad or blue.
That's not enough.
No.
Go ahead, Abby.
Oh my goodness.
This is what happens. Yeah, artists can't think at this time of morning unless you're behind a mic in the studio.
You can do it.
So
Oh my goodness.
we're suffering from technical difficulties right now.
Yes, technical difficulties in the
And it
brain.
might get loud as well because the loud lady's coming back. So go on.
Okay, you see, I don't have the beat, and I remix the little drummer boy, and it's kind of like, you know, really.
Yeah,
There's
you hear
no
it in
beat,
your head, so I'm sure
We
you
actually heard the whole thing then, just by the facial movements and the neck.
Yeah, I felt that. Did you feel it?
Yeah, I was in the Caribbean, man.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you have what is good is a little Caribbean twist to some of the songs, isn't it?
Yes. Well,
Okay.
one of them, it's actually like reggae.
So give them a little something like that. Give me a little one
Oh my
drop.
God, I don't remember the words of the song.
You don't remember the words of the song that you're putting out. Okay, so that's a good project to talk about then.
It's 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning.
We are tired, but we're tired like, you know, when you're being stupid, we kind of...
Hey, at least when I forgot, I came up with a reason.
So what's the project going to be called?
It's Christmas time.
You actually remember that part?
I do.
Okay, and it's actually coming up for Christmas 2014.
Yes, it
Not
is.
like Mrs. Soon come over here.
No.
By the way, actually I am going to say this. Me and her spoke about this album November last year, right?
Good things come to those who
And
wait.
listen to this. I said to her at the time, when's this coming out? And she said, oh yeah, it'll be out in January.
Yeah.
And then I can remember inside myself thinking, I know what Kary's like, yeah?
1 year later.
So I kind of said to her, it's definitely going to happen.
It's stewing.
And she was definitely, Kary was almost like a little bit offended with me when I said it to her. She was like,
I was positively sure that it was
she said,
coming.
yes,
I was positive.
it's definitely going to happen. There'll be no delays. There's no reason why.
But you see, I had a new baby, and I was like, you know
That's
what?
her husband's fault. So ultimately,
Of course it is,
fault
because he
again.
should have gotten snipped.
And was it a boy? Have you had a boy?
Yes.
So it's a male involved.
Daniel. See what
So it's
happened?
Daniel, it's her son's fault and her husband's fault that she never got the album done that she was going to do.
You see what happens? This is what happens to women. We're always being sabotaged by men and what they do.
We are so tired that stuff is being said here. Alright, so I tell you what, you know what, we're gonna pull up now and we're gonna do a part 2. And in the part 2, we're just gonna talk some real talk, alright? So we'll do some real talk.
Some real talk.
And then we can look at that and we can think, do we want to put it out because, you know what I mean?
It's a little too real.
It's a little too real. So people, just gonna all and pull up this and then we're gonna come back. We're gonna finish off our funny tasting water and then we're gonna come back with a part 2. Alright.